Hello everyone, myself Maruti. Welcome you all to this math video session. In this video, I'm going to deal with linear equations under two variables. Pair of linear equation under two variables. So I have taken a real life application. Now this time while dealing with this sum, I'm going to deal with the transport department. Right, how does the charges laid for the sake of transportation? So generally the transportation means we use buses, we use trains, we use cars, but the main thing generally nowadays what we are using is nothing but the taxi, the cabs. All right, so how the taxi charges are laid, right? How can we connect the linear pair of equations to the charges of the vehicles, right? How to find the unknowns present there? So that we are going to come back in this video. So let us connect that real life application to the sum given here, right? The taxi charges in Hyderabad are fixed. So we are taking the place by name Hyderabad, right? It's nothing but taxi charges in Hyderabad are fixed along with the charges for the distance covered. This is the tricky part what you have to, right? Charges are fixed along with the charges for kilometer. What does it mean? Do we have two variables or one? Generally, when we go for a taxi, we pay money to him, something like 400 bucks or 350 rupees or whatever it might be, rupee or whatever it might be. So we think that's the total cost, but it's nothing but two things are involved in that one: the fixed charges and the charge per kilometer. What is this fixed charge, right? The fixed charge is nothing but the cost, the hiring rent or the rent charge for the vehicle. The vehicle alone coming in front of you or your house, the charge of that vehicle, right? Only for the vehicle rent is nothing but a fixed charge. Right, he is giving you to use it for a while, for a certain time. That machine, the vehicle is given for you for hiring, right, for you for a certain time, right? That is nothing but fixed charge. Now, by taking that vehicle, how many kilometers you have traveled? Right, first one is fixed charge for the vehicle, not traveling, right? That is called fixed charge. Later on, if you drive for 1 kilometer, per 1 kilometer, he'll be charging this much, right? Probably it is fixed, right? For every kilometer, probably he might be charging 15 rupees, right? So, right, when you take the vehicle, it might be something like 200 rupees, right? So, the first charge starts from 200. You didn't travel a single kilometer. The car is in front of you now. So, as soon as you take it, as soon as you hire it, whenever the car is of yours for the sake of riding for a certain time, right, that is called fixed charge, 200 bucks, rupees. From there onwards, if you travel 1 kilometer, probably it may be 15 rupees per kilometer. So, if you travel 1 kilometer, so what is the total charge? 200 plus 15 rupees. Right, suppose you travel 2 kilometers, right? So 200 for the vehicle for giving you hire, right? Then you travel the 2 kilometers, per kilometer 15 rupees. You have traveled 2 kilometers, 15 times 2, 30 rupees plus the fixed charge, 200 plus 30, it might be 230 rupees total, which you have to pay to the person of the owner of the vehicle for using it, for hiring the machine for a while and for traveling. So these are two things. The fixed charge means the charge per the vehicle, not for traveling. Later on, per kilometer it will be charged. That is called as a charge per kilometer. So how many unknowns are there? We are having two unknowns. First one is fixed charge. Second one is charge per kilometer as much he has traveled. I think you got this. This is generally we deal with any transportation. It might be hiring a taxi, hiring a two-wheeler, hiring an auto, or whatever it might be. Mode of transportation on hire always deals with this formula: fixed charge plus charge per kilometer. I will let you know how does it done. Now, the fixed charge in Hyderabad, right? The taxi charges in Hyderabad are fixed, along with the charges for the distance covered. So this is fixed charges plus charge per kilometer distance covered. Okay, so that this is the general thing. Now we are taking two scenarios. In the first case, in the second case. In the first case, for a person 1, how much it is charged? For person 2 or for the second journey, how much it is charged? Let's see that one. So for a distance of 10 kilometers means hiring the vehicle plus traveling for 10 kilometers. Hope you understood that. So for a distance of 10 kilometers, the charge paid is 220. What is the amount we have given to the cab owner? 220 rupees. It includes two things: the fixed charge plus the traveling of so and so number of kilometers. How many kilometers is traveled? 100. What is the total charge he paid? 220. You have to remember that. That is the first case. Let's go for the second case. What he says? For a journey of 15 kilometers, it is in the second case. Right. So for a journey of 15 kilometers, the charge paid is 310 rupees. So how many cases we have taken? We have taken two cases. Right. So be ready now. We need two variables, two unknowns. Which are the two unknowns? The first one is fixed charge, the charge for the vehicle alone. Later on, charge per traveling. Let's go for that one. So let's deal with in terms of concept wise. So concept one, right? So the concept one is nothing but fixed charges. Fixed charges. What are the fixed charges here? Regarding what he is talking at fixed charge? Right, I said the rent of the vehicle, right? Let the fixed charge, let the fixed charge, let the fixed charge be, let's take it as X. Let the fixed charge of the vehicle be X. Now the concept 2, what we are talking, right? Charge per kilometer, or right. So right. The concept 2. Right, concept 2, right, it's nothing but charge per kilometer. Charge per kilometer. This is the second concept we are talking about. Right, so what is the charge? We don't know that. Let it be, let charge per kilometer be, let's take it as Y. Okay, so the fixed charge of the vehicle is X and the charge per kilometer is Y. Now, just now I was talking about the formula which relates to the calculating the total charge, right? If the subheading formula, what's the formula? Formula relating total cost of journey. Right, what's the formula related? You have to remember this one. That is what we call, right, fixed charge, yes, charge for the vehicle, yes, the vehicle is in front of you. As you have hid it for a while, it is fixed charge, right? Fixed charge plus number of kilometers it's traveled, number of kilometers traveled times charge per kilometer equals, what is that? Total charge, right? Total charge. This is the formula related for any mode of transportation. I repeat this one. Formula relating total cost of the journey, right? The total cost of the journey, right, generally deals like this. Fixed cost plus number of kilometers traveled times charge per kilometer equals the total charge, right? This is the general formula. Now, basing upon the formula what he has given, what are the two relations he has given? Let's work on the relation 1. What's the relation 1 he has given? What is the first thing what he has given? For a distance of 10 kilometers, the charge paid is 220. For a distance of, right, for a distance of 10 kilometers, right, the charge is how much? Rupees 220. This is the relation given. So what is this total? Is, you know, it is nothing but equals. What is that one? Rupees 220. Yes. This is symbolic form. You have to know this is sentence form. We are converting that sentence form in terms of symbols. That is, we are converting in terms of symbols. You have to remember that one. Total charge, right? What is the formula? Total fixed charge. Yes, we know it's nothing but fixed charge. You know what the plus how many, right? Number of kilometer traveled. Here, how many number of kilometer? 10 kilometers traveled. Right. Times, what's that one? Charge per kilometer. What is the charge per kilometer we have taken? Charge per kilometer is nothing but y. Of course, we will plug in later on. Right, times charge per kilometer. Charge per kilometer. Right, this is sentence form. We are using the symbols here. Okay, now let's convert that one in terms of, right, simplify. Fixed charge. What do you call the fixed charge here? It is nothing but x plus how many number of kilometers it has traveled? 10. And what is the charge per kilometer? Charge per kilometer is nothing but y equals, what's the total? It's nothing but 220. X plus 10y equals 220 is the first equation. First fixed charge, yes, x plus how many kilometers? 10. Charge per kilometer is y, and the total cost, it's nothing but 220. So with this one we are able to frame the first equation. Now the same thing, but there are two unknowns, right? And we got one equation. We need one more equation to so that we can solve and get it. So what the equation? Let's go for relation 2 now. Relation 2. What does he say relation regarding that one? What he say? For a journey of 15 kilometer. For a journey, right? For a journey of 15 kilometers, right? Total charge, human charge, it's nothing but 300 rupees, 310. Now, I think you got it. Now this is nothing but sentence form. You have to convert in terms of symbol. So, which implies if you straight away go there, it's nothing but fixed charge. Yes, plus how many number of kilometers? 15 kilometers. Times, right, what is fixed charge? It's nothing but y, right, it's nothing but y, charge per kilometer is y, equals rupees 310. Okay, now you convert in terms of what is the fixed charge here? Fixed charge is nothing but x plus 15y equals 310. Thus, we got it as equation 2. Right, so you have to remember this one. I like to repeat the scenario here. The fixed charges are x, charge per kilometer, right? How many kilometers travels? It depends. It's nothing but y. But the formula is very important. Fixed charge plus number of kilometers traveled times charge per kilometer is equal to total charge. Right. By seeing this one, 10 kilometers and fixed charge is x and charge per kilometer is y, total charge is 320. In the same way, we got equation 2. Now, the thing is, we have to solve it. Having two equations now, equation 1 and equation 2. X plus 10y is equal to 20 and x plus 15y is equal to 310. We are supposed to solve it, and I have chosen elimination method. So in that elimination method, you need, we know that the quotient of any one of the variable should be equal and with opposite sign. So I have found the equation, the quotient of x is 1 and the quotient of x is 1. But the sign is plus, and here also it is plus, but we should have opposite sign to cancel. So what I'm doing, I'm changing, right? I have circled it and I have changed it as minus, here also minus, and here also as it is plus, I am taking it as a minus. Straight away, if you check it, we can cancel this. So it's nothing but minus 5y equals, it's nothing but, if you take away, it's the bigger one is minus, it's 90 here. Right. It's nothing but 90. Now straight away, if you simplify that, if multiplying with a minus on both the sides, 5y equals 90 and y equals 90 by 5, it's nothing but 18. So y equals 18 is the concept of what we got. Alright, substituting y equals, now you got y as 18 and substituting y as 18 here. Now let us find it for x. X plus, it's nothing but 180 equals to 20. If you simplify, x equals 220 minus 180, it's nothing but x equals 40. Right, so let it keep like that, but I am not sure whether they are right or not. So for the sake of that, we are supposed to go for the concept of verification. So according to the verification, we know, so what he says, fixed charge plus number of kilometers. Let's take the first case scenario. So 10 kilometers he has traveled, 10 kilometers with the help of charge per unit, right, charge per kilometer, right, is equals to, what is the total he has paid? It's nothing but 220. Right, 220. So what's the fixed charge? We call it as 10 and it's y, it's nothing but y. Are we getting 220? We are supposed to check. Right, x value what we have substituted 40 and 10 into what is the y value we have substituted 18 and it's 220. It's nothing but 40 plus 180 equals to 20. If you check it out, 220 equals to 20 means LHS equals RHS, means we can say yes, it is verified. After verifying, straight away you can write the conclusion topic. So what's the conclusion? Right, a fixed charge of the transportation comma x equals, what's that, 40 rupee 40 and charge per kilometer comma y equals rupees 18. Good. But he didn't leave the sum till there. He's asking what's the charge if he travels 25 kilometers. So, right, what is the formula we are considering? Right, fixed charge plus how many kilometers he is talking about? 25. 25 into charge per kilometer equals the total. We don't know what's that. So just now we call it as x plus 25y equals the total, but we don't know the total here. So x, how much we are taking? It's nothing but 40 plus 25 into 18. We'll be getting the total there. Now, so it's nothing but 40 plus, it's nothing but 25 times 18. 8 5 is 40, 8 2 16, 20. It's nothing but 25, 0 5 4. It's nothing but 450. It's nothing but rupees 490 is going to be the charge for if he travels 25 kilometers. Hope you are able to understand. In this channel, I have been placing both math and science videos.